This 2022 University of Maine Alumni Achievement Award is sponsored by the University of Maine Honors College.
Bill found his passion for helping the Honors College through his wife, Betsy, who was a Colvin girl. She's a 1955 graduate of the University of Maine and lived in Colvin. Bill and Betsy had made a small contribution to the Honors College. One of the students, Nick Cloutier, had this idea. Let's send Bill and Betsy a postcard thanking them for their generosity in enabling us to attend this conference. And Bill and Betsy were so thrilled that they came back and said to our former dean, Charlie Slavin, what else can we do? And they made possible all of these other experiences for our students and have continued to do so.
He and his late wife, Betsy, supported student travel to Washington, D.C. on spring break, to the National Collegiate Honors Conference, and for research to special and unique places like Singapore. On bus trips to Washington, D.C., the students would stop and visit Betsy and Bill in their backyard. And they were so delighted to meet the students who were the beneficiaries of their support for the Honors College.
Even before I began to lead the Honors College at the University of Maine, I had heard of Bill Leitch. We had a meeting working on an experiential learning trip called Hurricane Island, and people kept saying, and there's Bill Leitch who's supporting this, and he was mentioned about 5 times in this meeting. So I knew he was an important figure, and he is just an amazing man with a wealth of experience, but a wealth of heart and passion. And what makes Bill Leitch such a special person is he shares that wealth.
What gave Betsy joy and what still gives Bill joy today are the postcards that the students send from their destinations around the world.
Betsy passed away, but Bill carries on her legacy and her passion and her commitment to the University of Maine.
Betsy and I met in New York in 1963. We were married shortly after that and made our first trip to the University of Maine and met some of the honors people and our former roommates in the Colvin Hall class. One of the things that gives me a great deal of pleasure out of working with the students is that we get a lot of thank yous. You know, you don't get a lot of that from universities located here in Boston along the river. I want to thank the Alumni Association for this award and keeping track of the kind of commitments we've made over the years to the University of Maine.
This 2022 University of Maine Alumni Achievement Award is sponsored by the University of Maine Honors College.